Alright, I'm working on my skull and I wanted to do a quick little video talking about middle tones and lighter tones. So the first thing I want to talk about is this right here. This is my eraser. And I want you to think of your eraser as another drawing tool. So let's see. Little spots like right here where it's white. I can use my eraser to define that, or right here. Use my eraser to kind of define and clean that up. The other thing I want you to keep in mind is when you're doing value drawing, your shadow and light should define the three-dimensionality of your object entirely and not line. So in the future, I don't want to see any lines, right? So I don't want to see you drawing in a little line over here. See how I've got some little lines right there? I'm going to erase those. I don't want those there at all. So lines should not define the three-dimensionality of your object. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is light and middle tones. Can you see through here we've got all these real subtle values, and as the skull curves around to where it's further back, that value gets much darker. Those dark values are really important, but the middle tones and the lightest values are very important. So we've got some real nice light values here in that ocular cavity. We've got some nice lighter values here, and I'm laying down most of those with this tool, my paper stump. So I'll give you an example. What I can do is I can take it and I can rub it around in here and pick up some graphite, and then I'll go over here and start to lay down a little bit of the value that's going to be defining where the teeth are going to end up going. Now this part right here is actually bone, and the teeth are going to be here. Notice I haven't drawn in my teeth yet. Save your teeth for last. The tendency that a lot of people have when they're drawing a skull is to draw in each little tooth with the tip of your pencil. Don't do that. Look really closely at the shadows and the light that define that area, especially the bone around above and below where the teeth are, and fill in those. You'll be surprised. You can actually get away with using a lot less detail than you think you need. The last thing I want you to notice is, see how my pencil work here? It's a little bit fast. All the pencil marks are going the same direction. I'm not cross-hatching, I'm not scribbling, and I'm not going one way this way, one way that way. They're all going kind of the same direction. That's going to make it look a lot cleaner. You don't have to smooth them out perfectly the way you did with your egg drawing, but I would like you to practice trying to move all your pencil marks kind of in the same direction. Okay, I'm going to do another drawing another video a little later to talk about how to do your teeth. But why don't you go ahead and work on doing your darkest and middle tones, and try to remember to use only shadow and light to define your object and not lines. All right, get to it. We'll see you later.